Hey everyone, and welcome to another Planet Zoo video. Today we are going to build something a little bit different. Today we are going to build a bear diorama. So for those of you who don't know dioramas, these are these little cool models of natural environments or anything else basically, which are kind of like a cutout piece of cake if you want, from the overall landscape or so, and then modeled into the environment. It's pretty cool, and I thought, you know what, it would be very nice if we would do this in Planet Zoo as well, simply because the bears are diving now, and I thought that would be a nice idea to just have a little river that is then going towards this viewing gallery, and then there is like a huge cut into this whole thing where you can see even the the soil and stuff from the sides and all these kind of things, and still it is a functional habitat in its own. So this is going to be what we are going to look at today. My commentary will be a bit shorter simply because we have quite a bit to do on this weekend, so I'm gonna keep this a little bit shorter, just to be a bit more efficient on time management. However, I'm gonna give you a little bit of a background. We did this on the Twitch live stream, so again, I'm trying to stream more often. As you can imagine, with a little baby, it is not always possible to plan it. In case you guys are still interested in having a little bit of a fun time in stream, make sure to check the link in the description down below. This is where you need to go in order to find me streaming on Twitch. Now, that said, I also want to, and this is the last shameless plug for the moment before I explain what's going on with the habitat. If you want to support me a bit further and you are on Instagram, go and check for Rudy Rencamel on Instagram. There is my own channel, which I have now divided into a bit more of a personal, private, person-related feed, feed posts and stuff. We've got some reels, which will be some POVs of coasters and, short teasers of Planet Zoo and all the other games I'm going to cover. And in the stories, you will always be notified about me being live, streams going live, or just in general videos going live. So in case you are on Instagram and you find this a nice little thing to do, make sure to follow me over there. It's kind of handy, and yeah, that would be awesome. Now let's talk about the diorama again. I must say at the beginning that I went a tiny little bit too big for the overall thing, so I would love to have done it maybe 10% smaller, but it was really hard because of these 4-meter depth of the water, as you know, that we need to kind of always keep in order to make them dive. And honestly though, this shows the little problem I still have with the size thing in Planet Zoo. Everything is a little bit oversized due to the requirements of animals at some point, and this is the same thing that happens over here. We will have a wonderful looking thing on its own, but as soon as you set it in perspective, it is tiny a little bit too big, and I'm a little bit split on that one, guys. I know you need to do that in order to make the mechanics run well and all these things, but on the other hand side, these 4x4x4 meter for the diving is such a huge requirement. And again, maybe the seal and the saltwater crocodile are the only ones where I'm fine with, but even the sun bear, which is not like that huge, looks a little bit lost in here in this river, and it is the smallest you can do. I was already trying to move some more rocks in to make it appear a bit smaller, but I was already on the verge of making the diving mechanic not work anymore, and yeah, it's a little bit of a broken record, to be honest, to talk about that. Just simply always the same issue, and I would love that this is going to be addressed in the future, but I don't really have that much of a hope or that much hope left that this could happen. So we have to deal with it, and I think overall in this build it doesn't really cause too much issues. It still looks very neat. I just wish it would have been 10% smaller. That would have been awesome. But anyways, so again, this diorama idea is going to be like a sun bear habitat, so it's very Asian jungle-ish inspired, if you will, and it's going to be a very nice looking. However, the detail in the environment itself is not like huge, simply to make sure that I ensure to have traversable area. And oh boy, I cannot tell you how much of a struggle it was to get this thing walking over. I don't have this included in the time lapse because that would be just freaking annoying, but I'm going to show you later on by clicking on it in the real-time part how freaking annoying that was. It's just, I don't know, every tiny little step made it kind of break the traversable area, and I just needed to do some tricks here and there to make sure it can traverse certain areas, but It was just a little bit of a pity, to be honest. It was really a little bit of a pity. But whatever, it worked. And yeah, I think it's way easier to talk about the habitat later on in the real-time part. So I'm just going to give you a bit of an idea about this. So in the last couple of weeks, I thought, you know what, I need to create some more one-off habitats. And I feel that you guys are, I don't want to say bored, but to really have people attracted to what you can achieve in the game, a normal, well, even though greatly done habitat is not really what catches the attention anymore. So mods obviously catch the attention, new animals catch the attention, and creative things. And I think, you know, going back to my roots, I think this is what I can do best, and what I do love the most is doing things a little bit more out of the box, a little bit more different. And this is what I want to focus a little bit more on. Of course, we will have our running series. Of course, we will also still do realistic builds, but I will try to focus again a bit more on creative things. For example, the movie habitats will return. Just making sure that I, you know, stretch the boundaries a little bit, and that might mean we will have less videos, but then if the videos appear, they will definitely share some news in it and make sure that this looks very nice indeed. But anyways, this is what I wanted to quickly say. I really hope you like this idea. Let me know in the comments down below what is your favorite stuff I do. What's your favorite series, or what is your favorite part of the channel? Is it the creative builds? Is it let's plays? Whatever. Let me know in the comments down below. I really would love to know what you guys like the most watching on this channel. And now I'm gonna hand this over to the music, so to say, and I will be back in a couple of minutes, like 4-ish minutes. I'll be back with you guys in the real-time part. Until then, enjoy the music, and I talk to you later. Enjoy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are in a real-time part, and this is the finished product. Yeah, this time around, you can see there was a bit of a bigger leap forward into the real-time part. So this time I did exclude a little bit of the building and stuff, just to give you the final view with a little bit of a surprise. I really hope you guys enjoyed that one. So this is the finished diorama, which I'm going to also upload to the workshop. There are some information screens down here in case you need them, and you can see this is where our wonderful friend the bear is swimming. There's the other one diving. And as I said, look, it is looking quite lost in here, to be honest. It's looking a little bit lost. The river is a tiny bit too big for the size of our little bear, and it is what it is. You can't do much about it, but it just looks so good, you know. Look at that. Just imagine standing over here and you see that one trolling in the water. I think it's so great. You can see all that kind of, you know, the habitat around. Like, if you would put that in a zoo, obviously you would need to make like a watchtower or something so they can see stuff a bit more from above. But just in general, I mean, look at this. Look at how cool that looks. I'm very happy with how that looks from above as well. Just this little cut out piece, as if you put that really out of a landscape in Asia. So really nicely done, I guess. Some of these things, you know, if you want to use that, some of these things are not like super clean on the backside, because this is where I have all the crap, you know. So it's really meant to be looked at from this side. So if you want to put that into, oh my god, have you seen that? Have you seen the jump out of the water towards the food? Oh my god, they look so shiny when they're wet. Anyways, if we click on that one, as promised, I'm going to show you the traversable area disaster. So this is how it looks. Now it works everything, but I had such a struggle to make this area over here from the bottom part traversable. They unfortunately don't go over here, but I gave them like a little different bridge over here to traverse to the other side. Also to make sure that the staff is able to go everywhere. As you can see, that was a little bit of an issue, so I needed to basically give them this, because they would have gone there with this log or with the water anyways, but the staff member can't. But I like the idea that they can put some stuff down. Yeah, we have the hammock over here, and I also, to increase the space in case you guys want to use this one in a real, you know, in a real zoo, we can just really quickly show you the settings. I didn't pay too much attention to it, but I'm just gonna go to challenge. So we can see that this animal has at least somewhat okay-ish. I mean, it's not okay-ish in terms of space, but you could just enlarge that over here. The deep water is fine. The ground is fine, so, you know, kind of what climbing you could do, but in order to make this really usable, you would need to make some more space available. Again, this is the same issue with, as always, with Planet Zoo. You need so much space for some animals because of the blocked areas. Like, if you would take the whole thing, you have these 1,000 square meters, but since everything is blocked, it's not as big as it should be for them. So you would need to make it a bit bigger, but I think it's still fine. This is the way I build it, simply creative wise. I didn't want to make myself restricted to that again, and so I'm just happy with how it turned out. So this is how it looks. We could put now guests down here, and also it looks kind of neat in different lighting conditions. This is obviously kind of a bad thing because of the wall, but if we go into the other direction, we have some beautiful morning light views. Look at that. This is so freaking nice to look at. It's so cool. I really do like that. One last question. Maybe some of you guys in the comments can help me. I have no clue what that is, but if I use my wonderful software called Ansel from NVIDIA, and this is where you can zoom in nicely and stuff like that. You don't see the overlay right now, but this is the tool I use to take some screenshots. The problem though is I used to be able to put depth of field in, and this is now what happens. It is completely broken. It just kind of makes this blurry AF, and I can't change anything. The depth recognition seems not to be working anymore, which is a tiny bit of a problem. Well, not to be said, it's a huge problem, to be honest, because I used to take so many screenshots with that, and it's just completely broken. And other things are also broken, so I'm not sure what exactly that is. So if you guys have an idea and you have Ansel as well and you have the same issues, please let me know in the comments down below if you found a solution for that, and if not, what we could do to maybe find one in the future, because it is super annoying and I really would love to fix that issue as soon as possible to take some cool screenshots again. It's really annoying to not have the chance to do so. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. This is it. This is the habitat. I'm going to put this in the workshop for you. You can download this and enjoy this habitat. But now, all I can say is have a... Oh, wait. Are you taking this one? No, stay here. Oh, dang it. I thought it's going to take this big log. Okay, never mind. Anyways, guys, I really hope you're going to have a wonderful day today. Again, if you like the content, you want to see more of that one, please consider subscribing if you haven't already. That helps me out a lot. It's the easiest way to support the channel. And as said in the video, if you want to follow me on Instagram as well, I would actually be very happy about that one too. So yeah, that's all about it. I really hope you guys have a blast and stay safe, everyone. I talk to you in the next one. Have a good time and goodbye.